Hello, my name is Michael Mungeon. I am one of the research and instruction librarians serving both UW-Bothell as well as Cascadia College. I'm also the librarian working with this section of BWRIT 135 for winter quarter 2021. I hope you're all doing well. I'm recording this video because due to a series of conflicts, I was unable to make it to a live in-person synchronous session of your class. And so this is the next best option. But I really want to emphasize that if anything is unclear in this video or if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact me. My email should be on the screen. It is munchin@uw.edu. Do note that it is different than my last name for reasons that aren't that interesting, but please email me if you have any questions at all. Normally, I like to have a little give and take in these sessions, answer your questions, do some activities, ask how you're doing. But in a video, unfortunately, that is not possible. But please, I'm going to keep emphasizing, please do not hesitate to email me with any questions, big or small, about anything we discussed today, anything you feel I've left out of this video, and any other further questions that you have. So here are some of the goals that I hope to cover in this video, some learning goals. First, I want you to understand some of the key differences between searching the open web, like you might be used to doing with Google search, and some differences between that and using some of the library resources, including our proprietary databases. And I'll discuss what that means later. I want you to think about brainstorming and identifying keywords in order to more effectively search for sources on your research topics and questions, including how to combine your keywords using Boolean operators. I want you to know how to use library resources like the library catalog, some of our databases like Academic Search Complete, in order to locate articles, books, and background information on your various research topics and questions. I want you to be able to find your librarian, which is me, for more complex questions. And actually, we've already accomplished that goal. I gave you my email on the last slide. And we're going to briefly, at the end, discuss peer review, just an introduction to the concept of peer review and what that means and why it is so important and why we ask students to value peer-reviewed articles so highly. So some of the skills that I won't move on just yet. Some of the skills that we talked about, they're going to apply very specifically to the research projects and the research that you're doing, rather in this class. Some of it will apply more broadly to other classes. And some of the skills that we talk about actually work outside of the academic setting completely, and they'll apply to your personal, professional, or civic lives. And so the research skills in general can be very transferable to settings outside of just doing assignments in your classes, I think you'll find. So I like to show this picture just to make a point about the research process. I think you're going to discover this both in this class and throughout your entire academic career, that research is a bit of a complicated and iterative process, meaning that you will sometimes have to do steps that in the research process that you feel like you've already completed, but actually you need to go back and refine the step and then do it again. Sometimes research is straightforward and you find a bunch of great sources and information very quickly, but usually you'll have to refine your search or refine your topic or otherwise sort of repeat some of the steps in the research process via some trial and error. And I draw attention to this just to really, really emphasize that you shouldn't let that discourage you. If you find that you're revising or repeating stages in your searches or in your research, that's actually not a bad thing. That's actually how research works. And no matter what stage you are in the research process, you could be a fully tenured professor and you're still in the process of your research. You will find yourself going back and refining and reevaluating and doing things again. So kind of embrace that. Don't get frustrated by that. And again, ask questions of me or your professor if you get stuck.